good. Hi, I'm Ron Cooks. I'm with MyCleanHome.com. I am with a very good friend of mine, Cher Thurston. Before we get started, every time Cher and I talk, I get a headache because the knowledge this woman has fills me every time, and I need to go back and take a couple of pills just to digest that information. So she's very knowledgeable. And Cher, if you would, what do you do besides real estate? Which is why we're here.
Yes, I love real estate. I'm really passionate about real estate, Ron. I come from the tax side of things. So I'm a tax nerd at heart. I got my start in college, and I went to work for one of the nation's foremost tax companies.
Right.
I'm sure most people would recognize that. I loved it. So I do taxes, all kinds of funding, private funding. Helping investors and or people that need funding for business. I help to structure entities for businesses and really try to make sure that any business owner or homeowner understands the tax ramifications of purchasing a home or business or structuring their entity. So really it's anything finance related, finance based, aligning people with the proper lending and funding opportunities for them, and anything real estate. So those things, real estate, taxes, and business consulting.
Got it. And the name of your business?
Ambitious Endeavors.
Ambitious Endeavors. Look her up. I don't know if she has room on her client list because she services a lot of people for a lot of different things. But today, that's not where I'm here to talk about. Today, I'm here to talk about Naca, and I can't remember the acronym for Naca. But I'll get that to you here shortly. But she has been working with Naca for how long now?
9 years.
9 years, and I was introduced to it through her a couple of years ago, and it's a different method of funding. So if you would kind of explain what Naca is as far as that's concerned.
So Naca, if you look on their website, naca.com, Naca is what they call America's best mortgage. And Ron, I really believe that because they offer no money down, no closing costs, no appraisal fees, with some of the lowest interest rates nationwide.
So what's the catch? I don't get it. There's got to be, when I first heard this, I thought, nothing is that good without some payoff on the back end. So is there a catch to this?
There's not a catch. There's a process. A first-time home buyer would have to go to an educational course that's sponsored, hosted by Naca. Mm-hmm. So typically what I've seen is that it's about a 6-hour course, and the clients then learn to become responsible homeowners. There's a process there. So if a buyer is willing to go through that process, no, there's not a catch. It really is, from what I've seen in all the loan products, America's best mortgage. And that's what they tout on their webpage.
Got it. So what about the credit scores? I'm sure that plays a factor with them as well.
From what I've seen, they don't have a specific stated credit score. You'll see a lot of funders that say we require a 620, a 640, a 680. What I really respect about Naca over the years is that it's not credit score driven. Okay, they're going to have certain requirements, that class that a home buyer would have to attend. They're going to teach you all the parameters. What Naca really looks at is if you have been paying someone else's mortgage through rent for almost 2 years, that typically proves on if you've been paying rent on time for 2 years to someone else, in essence, you've been paying their mortgage. So why can't you pay your own? And Naca, what they do is they afford that first-time home buyer the best of the best opportunity and the best of the best rate, just as if they had an 800, 850 credit score. Because if you give somebody that opportunity, they're not likely to let that go. And Naca has seen that track record over the last few years.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. And as I said, I have not yet closed. How many people have you closed with Naca?
I won't reveal that, but I will say the clientele list has been very long, over 9 years, not only from the home purchase program, but the home save program. And the home save program with Naca helps people save their home from foreclosure. So what I won't divulge the number of clients, but I can say over the last 9 years, it's been vast.
Got it. Okay. I'm impressed with it. We're going to host a seminar here in Killeen on the 22nd of July. I'm hoping to have someone from Naca show up. If not, I'm going to provide enough information that will get you started into the process and will get you signed up into the website so you can make it to that workshop. And where's the closest workshop?
I always give clients an option as my way of giving back to NACA. Where we are here in Central Texas, the two closest offices are Dallas and San Antonio. For our market, however, San Antonio will be closing the loans here if they purchase in our local zip code.
Right.
But for flexibility, NACA is nationwide. Let me share that. They're nationwide.
Okay.
So what we do is when we sit down with clients, we, here in the Central Texas market, typically San Antonio or Dallas, whatever's more convenient for the client.
Got it. All right. So we're going to do that, and we're going to line them up. And as she said, San Antonio is probably a good place to go because if you're going to close your loan down there, it's probably good to get familiar with the people that you'll be working with. So you have anything to close with as far as NACA is concerned?
Yes, I would definitely say one thing that we share with our clients, it's a process, and I keep repeating that because it's important. You're going to go to a class, typically about 6 hours. What I've seen on average over the years, 9 to 1, 10 to 2 on a Saturday, and go. It's a lot of learning, but it's fun. They make it fun, and they help you to understand the home buying process that you'll go through. And what I tell clients is they're not your traditional lender. It may take 30, 60, 90 days to close. If you're expecting 30 days, this may not be the program for you. There might be traditional options that you might want to consider. But if you're willing to complete that process, turn in your documents on time, work very closely with your realtor and the mortgage consultant, you too can become a homeowner.
Got it. That's wonderful. Again, this is Shea Thurston, very good friend of mine, very knowledgeable woman, respect her a whole lot. And she has not steered me wrong yet, and I'm positive she won't steer you wrong. I'm Ron Cooks from MyCleanHome.com. Again, with Shea Thurston with
Ambitious Endeavors.
Ambitious Endeavors. Look her up. You won't be disappointed. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Thank you.